been once again here. Welcome to Forgotten Memories. Skipping that warning. Skip. Flashing lights, yes. Oh, I've waited to load in first, so I'll just play the game properly. Forward. So I have 493 followers. Thank you for all that, guys. For Twitch. Yeah. This is part 1. Might try it. I'm gonna wait for the graphics to load in. Da 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 da. Sorry. Create a new game. We got the Great. Night 1. Yeah, of course, sir. Why is it showing the key? I'm not using controller. I'm using keyboard and mouse. You should auto detect it. Who's this? Lazy Sora YT. Hmm. Be back, guys. Hmm. Hmm. Loading, loading. When does it stop? At your mama. Maybe she had a better computer. I'm not on a computer. I wanted a console. Loading. When does it stop? Maybe you should shut up. Hey, I'm not the one loading the game. You are. So hurry up. Get some food sounds nice right about now. Maybe she had a better computer. Maybe you should shut the fuck up. Sorry about that, guys. Waiting. Some food sounds nice right about now. Don't say. Never years ago, got a better computer. Well, maybe you should shut up before I punch you. No. Like zoinks, man. Like zoinks, man. Like zoinks, Scoob. Like zoinks, man. I don't want to let play the Freddy's the real after school. Like zoink, Scoob. Those civilians were unarmed. Like zoink, Scoob. Those civilians were unarmed. Reggie, I don't care, Reggie. I don't care. Zoinks, man. Can't believe you do this to me. You're the man behind. Zoinks, man. I'm the man behind the slaughter. Zoinks, man. I'm the man behind the slaughter.
Pretty sure we're almost there.
Something just doesn't feel right about this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about this.
Well, look. We already signed up, and there's no point in turning back now. Plus, it's a pretty simple job considering the fact that I'm trying to save up for a new...
Yeah, for a new whip. We know.
Didn't mean to flex how much more money I have.
Huh? You and your whopping bank account total of $5,000? Yeah, okay.
5,000 more than you're rolling with.
AM. Night 1.
This place ain't scaring me. Come on, man.
Hello! Welcome to your first night. I'd like to congratulate you on tacos on earning personnel. We know it's a big deal, so don't worry. We'll make sure you're equipped with the right tools necessary to complete this job. So with that being said, let's get you acquainted. First of all, in your office there are two important things to know. Number one, your computer, or otherwise known as your security camera. Checking into your computer to allow you to access your security cameras, which were placed strategically throughout the facility. I want to tell you though that the security cameras do not cover every inch. I mean, there are plenty of blind spots. New and foreign blind spots actually lie right outside your doors. This means that you won't be able to see outside of your doors if they are closed. Now, this brings us to our next important piece of discussion. Your blast doors. These were installed primarily for something happens, you're being chased, or they will close on anything, so anything that's standing in its way, you can say goodbye to. It's also critical to realize that these two doors, when closed, put an extreme amount of strain on our only two working generators. So if you don't plan to run out of power and keep the lights on, then keep those doors open. Now, one at a time works, but two at a time is too much for our generators to handle, so please be careful. Now that may lead you into the question of, well, where are these generators? I mean, if they do break down, is there anything you can do about it? Yeah, you can. We trained you on how to repair them, so let me tell you where they're located. Within your office should be a newly installed flat screen TV which displays a digital map of the entire restaurant. This is going to come in handy whenever you need to locate something. Now there should be alarm lights installed on that TV screen. These alarm lights will only enable whenever there's a malfunction or a shutdown of any sort. So if a generator were to accidentally break down at some point, an alarm light should go off telling you exactly where you need to go to fix it. Luckily for you, the only two generators which power this entire facility are located in the ventilation system. We have installed our ventilation reset switch in the arcade. I know it's unconventional, but our engineers decided that was the best spot for it. Knowing where the ventilation reset switch is located will be the deciding factor between life or death. The cons about purchasing an old abandoned pizzeria is that everything around it's pretty much historic. I mean, they're antiques, so your ventilation system sucks. Sorry to break it to you, but you're gonna have to reset it every once in a while. And since all the doors are locked here, you're not gonna have an extra airflow of air anytime soon. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention within your office. Towards the south wall in the back part of your office should be a small stage. On this stage should be an old and abandoned animatronic. Now, this is the old pizzeria. You're not going to come in that door. You can keep the curtain closed. I mean, if you don't want to see it, make sure it's not you. Am I right? And that brings me to my next point. There are a variety of other abandoned animatronics left over from the other pizzeria lying around here. This includes the stage, one of the service region, the warehouse, you name it. There's at least something that we can salvage there. Not to worry, these animatronics are shut down, so there's no source of power anywhere within their rigs. So between me and you, there shouldn't be another incident. But that about covers it. It should be a very smooth night, uneventful. You should be able to get everything in. I hope to see you tomorrow. You have a good night.
I'm not doing this. No, she's scary. Bye.